Alright, May 4th, I'm at Marion Access. I'm going to do the river all the way to Jeff City, and there ain't a sandbar in sight, so I'm going to have to go the whole way without even stopping. This is going to be a fun day. That river is really trucking along. So it's May 4th, Missouri River. It is at full bank. I'm going to Jeff City. Got my new deck bag on. However, one small problem I got to overcome is the GoPro is out of reach where it's sitting right there in the tripod. So for this trip, it won't be mounted on the kayak. I'll just have to hand hold it and show you views of the river. So I'll have to figure something out with that once I get back on shore. So anyway, let's get some miles downriver. Alright, we're back going again. Yeah, had to make a few adjustments. Had to make an emergency stop at this private boat ramp just down from Hartsburg. The address of it is still Hartsburg, so anyway. But anyhow, my load was not right. Having that little bit of weight in that duck bag and nothing in the hull made a big difference, and not in a good way. Went about 4 miles, I think it is, and I worked every bit of every mile to stay upright. So didn't think it'd matter a little bit of weight that bag had, but yes, it made a big difference, not in a good way. I had to be extremely careful to get here. Got here, got rearranged, and we're all set, good to go. So what I'll do is I'll just keep that deck bag, because it's actually a cooler. Very nice. I'll just keep it for our camping trips when I'm already loaded down pretty good, and then the weight I have in the dry wells, dry storage, will counter that weight and make everything right. And then we'll have an extra cooler if we need it. But when we go for the family, when I go my camping trips, I don't ever take a cooler. Just something more to get in the way. Anyhow, we're on the river. I'm on the river all by myself. I've seen one other boat. It was a John boat, 4-foot wide river boat. And it looked like to me they were maybe checking trout lines or something or another along those lines and having a good time while they were doing it. Beautiful day. Was supposed to have thunderstorms. That did not happen yet. There is a slight chance of rain in the forecast, and that supposed to be, we're in the time frame of it, but it's not looking like rain to me. River is at full bank. There, I have encountered some rough water. Sorry I couldn't video that because I had to concentrate too much on staying upright. But I'm sure before we get to Jeff City, my home port, I'm sure I'll see more of those rough water. I'll see if I can get that on video for you. Have not seen any buoys, and I know I've gone past where some of them should have been. So they're underwater, or the river has moved them. And I would say that was 9 miles an hour right there, what I was doing. Oh, we'll slow down and drift for a minute and see what the river gives us. Speed's dropping 7 miles an hour right there. It looks like it's, nope, 6.5. 6.9, 7, 6.9. So 6.5. So right in this stretch, I have gone a little bit slower. It has dropped down to 4, but right in here we're doing 6.5 at full bank. We're holding at 6 miles an hour. The river's moving, I think it's safe to say, 6 miles an hour. Wouldn't this be a record year on the 340 if the river stayed at this flow? There would seriously be some new records made. All right, let's get miles downriver. Here's some of that rough water I had to go through earlier. Water's probably coming over a wing dike, I would say, judging from the backflow on this downriver side of it. I don't know if they're showing up on video or not. The water right here is going every which way. Come back down river. I do believe, looking at the landscape, that there is a wing duck right there. I'm not sure it really pertains today in these water conditions, because we're 4, maybe 5 feet above the wing dikes. The wing dikes are usually, most of them, just beneath the water line at 10, 12 feet river level. We're sitting at 20 feet right now. So you ain't gotta worry about running into the wing dike, but I'd still be watching the water, and I am, to avoid the wing dikes, even though you'll go over them okay if you can get over the turbulent water. And that depends on your experience, so just stay away from them. The ones I encountered earlier, I heard them, finally seen them, and it was crazy because they went like all the way across the river. And my motto is, something's in the way, you go through it. You can't go through it, you go over it. You can't go over it, you go around it. Well, I would have very much liked to have gone around that, but it wasn't possible, so my option was to go through it and over it. And I did it. But it wasn't the best. It was a good experience. An experience I hope I don't ever have to do again, but just one more notch on the kayak handling ability chart. Nice little stick floating down the river right here. We'll take a look at it. Pick up a new kayak partner right here, known as the logger, the log kayak. There you go, that's what we're calling it. I wonder if it come from Montana. Could have come from anywhere. So peaceful. Oh, I could stay out of here all day. Not a sandbar in sight. So yeah, to do a river when, or this river when it's at full bank or up any little bit, or up to any amount I should say, you better love your kayak because you're going to be in it for a while. Because the way these river banks are, even with the river up high like this, you're not getting out unless you find a private boat ramp like I found earlier. And I'd like to say thank you to those landowners for my trespassing on their boat ramp. But I figure if you got a place on the river, you're not going to mind if somebody temporarily borrows it to fix a situation and they don't leave anything behind, which I do not. It's just a very peaceful day out here today. Moving along at 7 miles an hour. Right around the bend up here we'll be at Cedar Creek already. I'm not sure what time I got on the river, but I'm 5-6 miles, I guess. Well, I guess right here is about halfway. I'm like 7 miles from home, and I don't think I've been on the river that long. Maybe an hour, and that counts the emergency stop I had to make. So what a day. All right, we're gonna get turned around and we'll put some miles downriver, kind of slowly, maybe. It's just a peaceful day. Let me get you turn around. Boat coming at us. We're gonna get some waves from that boy, I think. Oh yeah, there might be some good waves by the time I get there. Well, that kind of faded out a little bit. Now we're over here. Got a barrel over there. Those big blue plastic barrels, 55 gallon. That's what that is over there. Okay, so we have a sand dredge. And he was parked there last time I was on the river. He might have moved a little bit. He is just up from Cedar Creek. Not working today. Everybody knows I love getting up close and getting a close look at these things. But today, I'm going to keep it from a distance. What makes today different from any other day? Well, the river makes the difference. It has a completely different attitude than what I would consider normal, because the river is up a little bit. And so I'm going to keep my distance for that reason. I see the cables that's anchoring it, and they are stretched out way out front. Normally they're out more to the side, kind of at a 45 off the front corners. Today they're going a lot more upriver. So this is close enough, just because the river attitude is different from what I'm used to. Got a whirlpool forming right here. Oh, it fizzled out. That would have been neat to see. These boils pop up a lot more often at this river level, I've noticed. And that happens when the riverbed, the sand on the riverbed shifts. And it is constantly shifting. I don't know how many people have ever heard of white sands in New Mexico National Park, but it's white sand, really fine, and the national park, did I say that? Anyway, the sand dunes there, or the wind, that white sand will change the dunes something like it'll take 8 to 10 hours for the wind to shift the sand. And one of the YouTube videos I watched, I believe it was one of the Missouri River Relief videos. So when they do their sonar thing, the sand on the bottom of the river will shift every couple of hours. Just to give you an idea, between the wind and the water, how it will change the terrain that it's going over. I thought it was an interesting fact anyway. Alright, back to the river. We got the Katy Trail bridge over Cedar Creek. I'm gonna go up here and check out Capitol View Access. We put in here a number of times. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way up there or not. Because there's no boat ramp or nothing in the sandy beach area. Not going to see anything. It'd be easy putting in there today though. Let me try that again. It would be easier it would be easy to put in there today. But that's only 5 miles to Jeff City, so why didn't choose to go here? Turn around, get another view at another view at Katy Trail from this angle. We got fishing down here. Stopped and talked to him. We got some really nice catfish. He's pulled in from right there. So the Katy Trail was built on an old railroad bed, and this is the bridge that the railroad train used to go over. Still see the railroad ties up there. Water's been up to the bottom of this, obviously. Let's get back to the river. Get out of here. Kind of tricky coming into this confluence. Shouldn't be too bad going out. Like the perfect day to be kayaking. Oh, gotta get away from me. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Oh, rough water. Gonna work that rudder, that's for sure. Same boat we seen a while ago, coming back downriver. Force pulling in. We just cruise right through them. Okay when they're little, not so much when they're big.